Big story developing tonight. People in Southwest Virginia had their first opportunity this evening to publicly voice their opinions about the very controversial Mountain Valley Pipeline to state regulators.
The Virginia Department of Environmental Quality is looking at how the project could affect waterways, wildlife, and geology along its route. And the hundreds who showed up were divided on whether the project should move forward.
WSLS 10's Rob Manch was at the meeting at Radford University tonight. He has the details for us this evening.
Before the meeting could even begin, hundreds gathered outside the auditorium in protest.
It's not needed. It's a waste of good water resources.
Nan Gray traveled from Craig County, bringing with her a map of where she lives and concerns about how the pipeline would affect her drinking water. The Mountain Valley Pipeline is expected to cross more than 1,100 different rivers and streams along its route, including dozens of tributaries to the New River that runs right here through the city of Radford. Some people consider that an acceptable risk, but others believe it could cause long-term harm to their drinking water.
Everybody's on well water and spring water. In fact, we have a 100-year agreement with the Department of Environmental Quality. We have a state observation well, 232. On our property.
Once this pipeline gets to the Atlantic coast.
But others offering comments to the DEQ are afraid of what will happen if the pipeline doesn't get built.
If we have a large company that wants to come to this area, we can't handle them and they won't come and we won't have jobs and we won't have future.
Max Beyer was one of several who advocated for building the pipeline to spur economic development. He says he trusts the Virginia DEQ, who talked about how it will mitigate the many environmental concerns.
There's steep slopes, there's areas that are prone to rock slides. So those sorts of things, the agency is proposing additional conditions or restrictions on any construction.
But for those like Gray, who might be directly affected, the measures aren't enough.
If they really do build this pipeline, they will be changing the water flow in the karst, in the soil, and they will not be able to control it.
In Radford, Rob Manch, WSLS 10.